Hello there. So today we're going to be testing out a mascara. Mascara first impression time. Don't we all love it? I love it. I love a good mascara first impression. So today I have a bit of a sore throat, so I do apologise if my voice is more annoying than usual. I've just got like not even a frog in my throat. I've got like a crocodile in my throat right now, an angry crocodile, just pissed off at the world. But nothing will get in the way of testing out a mascara. And today we're going to be testing out the Lash Crown by Max Factor. This one looks very fancy because it's got this gold head. I mean, it's not crown. Is this trying to be a crown? Could you imagine that upon my head? I got this from eBay for $5.99. In Boots, it sells for $10.99, so I got it for half price. Go me, I mean really. Okay, so it just says Mascara Masterpiece, Lash Crown Defining. By the way, there's a whole essay, like a fecking essay about this mascara, so I'm probably not going to read it all out, but it just says that this mascara lengthens, defines and magnifies lashes for a full fanned out lash crown. I don't know if I want crowns on my eyelashes. That will make you feel like a queen. Well, if I'm not feeling like a fucking queen by the time this is on my lashes, I'm going to be annoyed. A unique crown brush is intricately designed to add volume and fullness at the base of the lashes, while the revolutionary crown tip finishes by adding definition and separation at the tips. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and it just basically blah, 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 blah. That's what the rest of it is. Let me put my phone back on charge because it's dying in front of my very eyes right now. I'll do a little dance as I go. Okay, let's do this. Like always, I lost my little mirror, but it's fine. I've got my backup one, which actually I'm loving right now. So yeah, we're just going to do this. Let's just do. I'm getting distracted by this. I tested out a highlight earlier and I can just see it there, just like, hello. Well, mascara, you're competing today with highlight in, what is that area called? The well of my neck. I don't know, but that's what you're competing with today. Oh, by the way, stop the press. We've not even checked out the fecking wand. I mean, really, this is a pivotal point of any mascara first impression. We have to check out the wand. Let's see. Okay, so, I mean, it looks like, it looks like some kind of animal. Like, it's maybe like a little fish, but it's got funny spiky hair. Okay, so this is unlike any other mascara wand that I've ever like seen in my life, because you've got bristles only like 3/4 of the way round. On this side here, like, I don't know if you can see that, but there's no bristles there. But you get this funny little like extra bit. By the way, my eyebrows are not having a good time right now. Let's just say these are not my proudest eyebrows ever. We had some issues. We had some really bad issues. So please ignore the eyebrows for today. I promise I'll have them looking better next time. Okay. Okay, this wand is not the easiest to use, guys. All over the place. It's a little bit chaotic. I mean, I'm using that little crown bit, which is actually, I think, okay, you know, for those inner lashes. This is it's very different. Like, I commend Max Factor for, you know, thinking outside of the box and doing something a little bit different. Okay, so this is like one layer, and although, you know, I am liking the look, I feel like my lashes look very well separated and like defined, but I don't feel like I've got that much volume. The brush is not the easiest to kind of work with. I feel like I'm always like seconds away from stabbing myself in my eyeball, which, I mean, that would not be a good situation. but I'm just going in with a second coat just to build it up. I think this little mini brush, can you see it there? I think it's kind of hilarious, but it's difficult to get a lot of control over it. Also, my favourite mascara in the world is the Essence Lash Princess, which is like £3.49. So for me to even pay £5.99 for a mascara, that's quite, you know, a step up for me. This is like a high-end mascara, because like my benchmark mascara that I compare all other mascaras to is £3.49. So, you know, it would have to be a really brilliant bomb diggity mascara for me to want to spend over £3.49. I mean, it looks okay. It's not kind of blowing me away. I like a lot of volume in my lashes. And this, I mean, it's not really giving me a lot of volume, but I'm going to go ahead, do the other lash, and then I'll be back. We can do the lash technique, and then we can see the final results together. But I mean, I'm not disliking it, but I'm not loving it. You know, I'm kind of in lash limbo right now. We just don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I don't know. I definitely feel like it does give you, you know, a pretty lash look. Like, I'm not hating it, and it's actually very different to the look that, you know, my other favourite mascaras kind of produce. I think it looks very kind of like flirty and like, oh, hello, and how are you today? Do you want to stop by for a muffin and a bagel with some dairy cheese on it? I feel like, you know, they're very kind of friendly lashes, very sociable. So, you know, I'm not hating them. They're kind of like feathery lashes. They're not like porn star lashes, or they're not kind of like, I don't know, like, you know, rocky lashes. They're just like very girly and friendly, and I think they're very pretty lashes, you know. But this brush, I mean, if you struggle with applying mascara, I think that you would have some difficulty with the brush, because it's not the easiest brush to operate, you know. I feel like you need a qualification, a training course to operate this situation. Oh, it's not very good for your bottom lashes either, you know. And I feel like I never know where that funny bit is at the top. Like, I never know where that bit is. Like, what's it doing? It's kind of hiding out in the back, just waiting to feck up your whole look, you know. Sorry, I know you can't see anything. How rude of me. How rude of me. I just feel like I've got to pay so much attention to this because the brush is just problematic. Look, this thing here keeps freaking me out. It keeps popping up and appearing when I'm not expecting it. Okay, so I find that doing your bottom lashes is usually a little bit tricky. This wand makes it like 10 times trickier, so it's definitely not an ideal bottom lash mascara. But I'm going to go in with the finger technique and see what happens. So with the finger technique, which I think is a very important technique, I just kind of lightly press against my lashes so that they're kind of pushed up a little bit. If you think of my fingers as being like a wonder bra for my eyelashes, I'm just pressing, pressing, pressing. Okay, you ready? Oh, this one looks a bit fecked. Okay, 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 okay. They look very long. They look very long indeed. Very kind of curled. They've got a nice shape to them. But they look a bit skinny, like skinny lashes. For me, even if they look slightly clumpy, I like to have, you know, a little bit more volume in my lashes. I don't dislike these. And I think the look is actually very, very unique. Just very pretty, like feminine, and I kind of like it. I mean, it's different. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm liking it. It's very different to like all my other mascaras. I know, like Honey's is kind of like, I mean, why do you have so many mascaras? They're all the same. And it's like, excuse me, Honeys. It's like me saying all footballers have exactly the same skill and are exactly as good as kicking a fecking football. I mean, we know that's not true. And it's the same with mascaras. I mean, Honeys, Get back in your corner, honeys, I say. Back in that fucking corner. I like it. I like it. The only reservation that I have is that I feel like the wand is a little bit fiddly. It's definitely the kind of mascara that you really have to like concentrate on when you're applying it. Like you can't just be like half, you know, doing your mascara, half jacking off your boyfriend. I mean, I didn't mean that. That was a bit too far, but you know what I mean? You've got to have all of your focus just on the mascara, just to make sure that it's behaving itself. But I mean, I actually really do like the look. It's a very different look, actually. I think the wand is very different, very unique. I would definitely recommend this. Definitely 100% would recommend. If you can get this on eBay for $5.99, definitely do that. I will put the seller kind of store information down below. And yeah, I think even if I paid $10.99 for it, I wouldn't have been disappointed. So yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm just glad I didn't pay $10.99 for it anyway, because I saved my money, which is fabulous. Okay, so that brings me to the end of this first impression. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Let me know down below, what do you think of these lashes? I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, they do look very different, I feel, to my normal kind of lashes. This definitely is not a clumpy mascara. This is the opposite end of that clumpy scale. It's a very separating mascara. So I feel like, yeah, give this one a go if you want to try something a little bit different. Let me know down below, have you tried this mascara? What did you think? I'd be really keen to know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll be back soon.